Hello, welcome to day 2 of 31 and 31. I didn't really explain what this was yesterday, and maybe some of you don't know what it is, but what I'm trying to do, and this is going to hammer home the point of how exhausted I may be by the time this is over, I'm trying to watch 31 horror movies, one a day, throughout October, and review each and every one. So if I start to get a little bit cranky, I'm sure you can understand. Today, I watched a movie called It Comes at Night. I know this joke has been made 1,000 times, but nothing comes at night. That doesn't mean that the movie is terrible. It just means that the advertising's a little off. Now, the director has said that the title, It Comes at Night, is a metaphor. He does not say for what. I guess if I don't get it, I'm just stupid. I don't know. But not only does it not come at night, it does not exist. What does exist is some sort of virus. It maybe exists in the water. At one point, there may be a creature outside. Here, take a look.
What's he see?
Go inside. I'll take care of Stanley. Hey, stop.
What's he see?
I said go inside. Stanley, hey, settle down. Travis!
Now that scene right there is on the poster. And this causes a little bit of confusion because it sure looks like that dog is looking at something, right? If you watch the trailers for this, it sure seems like something is out there. So, my suggestion would be, if you haven't seen this yet and you're interested because it is sort of good, turn this off right now and watch it and then come back because I'm going to spoil it for you. The disease makes people get sores, their eyes get all black, they get all kinds of fluid and shit. So, it never really explains what this virus is or where it came from. It doesn't really explain if there's something out there causing it. It doesn't say if it's the water, if it's a creature, if it's just people. What we do get is information that the characters get. We get it in real time with the characters. We know nothing more than what the characters know. And that's okay if you're not expecting this to be some sort of monster movie where something comes out of the woods. There is something really annoying about this movie. And I mean really annoying. If you listen to our show, you know, just like most people who review movies and most critics, dream sequences suck. They suck the life out of horror movies because something's happening, it's terrifying, you think the characters are in peril, and it all leads up to nothing. This movie doesn't only just have dream sequences, but it actually alerts you to when the dream sequences are happening. You know how like when you start a DVD, the screen starts, you can have the option of it being a full screen or a letterbox, right? It's called aspect ratio. Well, the director, for some reason, decided to change the aspect ratio every time there's a dream sequence. And I don't know that much about film, but I know when I'm looking at a movie and the screen size changes, it's noticeable. And I noticed that it happened during the dream sequences, and I wondered if maybe they filmed it differently, but then when I looked it up, this was an actual choice made by the director. Ugh. But I have to say, it looks great. The acting is actually excellent. And it's harrowing as fuck. Especially the ending, which, spoilers, but not too spoily, it's so fucking depressing. The movie itself is excellent. But it's not at all what maybe people want. And that, I think, is why when you go on IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes, it's kind of weighted like this. This being critics, this being moviegoers. It's a well-made movie, it really is, but it introduces a bunch of ideas that don't get answered. I can't say it's bad, because I think the director did all this on purpose, and I actually think he achieved exactly what he set out to achieve. It just doesn't really, I don't know, it feels like it's missing a lot, and especially with the very, very end of this movie, the characters, it's just so, like, pointless, really. When it's all said and done, it just seems really pointless and hopeless and nihilistic. And you know me, I love nihilism, but it's too much, I think. So, would I recommend it? I kind of would, I guess, but with the caveat that it's a real struggle, and I think every person that watches it is going to get something different out of it. So, alright, see you tomorrow!